Hello, ladies and gentlemen in the fragrance community. Let's get straight into it. Y'all know who this is, James Darnell, the Da Vinci Poet. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started. Okay, in this video, I just been looking to see what people have been asking in different fragrance communities. Basically on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, places like that. And hey, we're gonna get started with the questions and how I can do my best to answer those questions. So the first question is, what is a good summertime / blue fragrance? I tried to venture out to a blue fragrance that hasn't been really talked about in the fragrance community a lot. I know people talk about your nautical voyages, Y by YSL, fragrances like that. Even Tommy Bahamas blue fragrance is starting to kind of spice up because people are starting to go on vacation, spring break, and then when summertime comes, things like that. But the fragrance that I am going to talk about is from the house of Michael Kors, and it is Extreme Blue by Michael Kors. Very great atomizer. A little different from your typical blue fragrances, but it still gives that blue profile. You can get this for cheap at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I haven't seen them at Ross. I haven't seen them at Burlington Coat Factory, but I have seen a bunch of these at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Ross, they have Michael Kors fragrances, but they're normally the female fragrances. I haven't seen really any men's Michael Kors fragrances, but that's from the house of Michael Kors. It is Extreme Blue, EDT. Okay, so the next question is, what is a good mass appealing scent that's also a bang for your buck? I'm going to get typical with this one. It's probably one of the most popular mass appealing scents known to man that's a bang for your buck, and that is from the house of Moth. It is Club de Nuit Intense Man. Of course, you got that harsh opening. You have the Creed Aventus clone. Animalized pretty good on this one too. I mean, everybody knows Club de Nuit Intense Man. You can wear this all year round. You can wear this on date night. You could dress it up. You could dress it down. It really doesn't matter, but it gets the job done. For a mass appealing scent, you will get compliments. This right here is for everyone. It's just is what it is. I mean, I know it's popular. I know it's super hyped, but it's super hyped for a reason. If you can't afford Creed Aventus, get Club de Nuit Intense Man from the House of Moth. Now, for the next category, shout outs to Justin Copeland. He just recently made a video about what is a niche fragrance. It kind of like stirred my brain up a little bit to exactly what a niche fragrance is. It doesn't really matter the cost. It doesn't really matter the brand, but it just really matters is, are they trying to attract a certain type of people? It's not mass appealing to where it attracts everyone, but at the same time, it does attract just that, niche, I guess, per se, type of people. Like, for example, it might be a scent that not everybody's going to necessarily like, but that controlled group of people are going to say, okay, I like this scent, but it doesn't work for everybody. It just works for me. So for that, I actually picked from the house of Zouk Home. This is that flowery, powdery type fragrance that not everybody's going to like. I love it. Some people say this is way too feminine to be a man scent because, home is French for man. This actually can be for a woman. I went to Marshalls the other day and I said, let me look through the perfumes to see what they have. And I never saw Yupon at Marshalls. Why? Because it's in the perfume section. Because people really thought that this was for women, which when you read the bottle, it says home. If it was for women, it would say femme, Femme. But a lot of people say, so I consider this to be niche, even though it's a cheap scent. You can get this for like 20, 30 bucks, but it doesn't attract everybody. It's not mass appeal. It's not for a wide audience. And a lot of oud fragrances is like that. You Wild Fresh, you Jump. A lot of those fragrances are, to me, of niche quality because it's not there for every single person. So from the House of You, it's Oud Home. The next category, last but not least, is what are some good bang for your buck? These could be clones. These could be just some really good scents that you can get for cheap. Um, and so I have a few scents for that, not just one this time. So the first one is an OG classic from the house of Burberry. It is Burberry Touch for Men. That citrusy, little bit powdery, just amazing scent. You can get this for literally 35 to 40 bucks at your rack stores. Marshall's, TJ Maxx is where I mainly see them at. I haven't really seen it at Burlington and Ross. I do see a lot of Burberry, but not Burberry Touch. I see Burberry for Men. I see Burberry Brit, scents like that, but I haven't seen Burberry Touch. I think I bought this from maybe either Marshalls or TJ Maxx. This is one of those scents that my dad always tells me to fill up his decant with Burberry Touch, and I'm like, eventually you're gonna get a whole bottle. The next one is from the house of Abercrombie and Fitch. I always thank TLTG Reviews for this one because he recommended this one. I ended up finding this at Marshall's and fell in love with it. And that's Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct Together. I could have put this under my blue scents too, but since they have an Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct Blue, I kind of didn't put this in the blue category, even though it's kind of a blue scent. I mean, even the bottle is blue. But this is a beautiful opening. It lasts a long time. These are all scents that do pretty good as far as projection and longevity. This is a better projection and longevity than Burberry Touch. Burberry Touch, I get a few hours, maybe 5, 6 hours. This, I'm getting 6 to 8 hours on it because it just smells amazing. It sticks close to the skin after the first couple of hours, but it's still beautiful. You will love this scent. I guarantee you this is a mass appealing scent. It's a bang for your buck. You can get this within the $25, $30 range, and you will not be disappointed. Next is the old classic. Been out for a while. Everybody talks about it. You're already going to know when you see it. And that's from the house of Bentley. Of course, it's Bentley Intense for Men. Oh my goodness. Nothing smells like it. I mean, it's a bang for your buck. You're going to pay at the most $40 for it. You can only really get it online. Haven't seen it in any stores. But this is some beautiful stuff. This is probably one of the best bang for your bucks that you can possibly get besides Club de Nuit Intense Man. This is just amazing stuff. I know it's typical, but you have to have this in your collection. From the house of Bentley, Bentley for Men, Intense. Next, if you like powdery scents, a really good powdery scent is from the house of Calvin Klein. It is CK1 Shock. I sat on this one for a while because I looked at it, thought it was cheap, thought it wasn't going to smell good, didn't know what it smelled like. But the tobacco and, the different things in here that makes it what it is, it's just amazing. It's a powdery scent. It's fresh. You can get a lot for a little. It's literally like 6 ounces, and you get it for like 30 bucks for 6 ounces. Crazy good smell. Atomizer is amazing. It does the job. One of the best powdery scents. An honorable mention in powdery scents that didn't make this, but it's also one of the most popular because it smells like a popular Louis Vuitton scent, is Ferragamo's F Black. I have the bottle. I didn't bring it out for this video, but that's another good one. And you probably see this one in the background, but the old Acqua di Gio clone with a little bit of cinnamon in it is Perry Ellis 360 Red. You can get this one for about 25 bucks. I know specifically from Ross, I haven't seen anywhere else. Atomizer is not that great, but the smell is amazing. My fiance doesn't really like this one. It's not in her favorites. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't think any of these scents are actually in her favorites besides Burberry Touch. Well, she does like Burberry Touch. She does like First Instinct together, but she's not really a big fan of the CK1 Shock, the Perry Ellis 360 Red, and she's not really a big fan of the Billy Intense. She likes Billy Intense, but it's not in her top favorites. It's up there, but it's not in her top favorites. So yeah. So as far as a recap, just so you won't have to rewind this video. um, as far as your blue scent, I did recommend Michael Kors Extreme Blue. As far as your mass appealing scent, I did recommend Armav's Club D. DeWeed Intense Man. As far as your niche quality, I did recommend you Poem. And then as far as your bang for the bucks, I did recommend for your powdery bang for your buck, CK1 Shock. For a good clone of a more expensive fragrance, which is Acqua di Dio, is Perry Ellis 360 Red. For a good mass appealing bang for your buck, I did recommend Billy Intense for Men. A good blue fragrance bang for your buck, which not really, I didn't put in the blue category, but it really is a blue scent. Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct Together. And for your OG classic, I did recommend from the House of Burberry, Touch for Men. And that's it. This has been your boy, D Da Vinci, aka James Darnell. I appreciate you for making it through the whole entire video. As you know, like I said before, like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out my algorithm. And also, be sure to click that notification bell so you can know anytime that I make a video. I would gladly appreciate that. Please, please, please. I'm trying to get my viewers up. I appreciate everyone in the fragrance community. TLTG Reviews, Justin Copeland, Bowtie Fragrance Guy, Big Beard Business, Gent Sense, Chaos Fragrances. Rest in peace to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Who else? Jeremy Fragrance. Let me see. Demi, she's really cool. Curly Scent, she's really cool. I mean, there's so many people in the fragrance community, so it's ridiculous. I know I'm missing a ton of people, but there's so many people in the fragrance community. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you for checking out my videos, and I'm going to get better with time. I thank you. I love you guys in here. And as I always say, peace and God bless.